This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Full Tilt Brewing Hops the Cat IPA. Full Tilt Brewing's out of Baltimore, Maryland. There's not a whole heck of a lot of them out there. They've been around for a while. Looks like they do just contract brewing, and they're building a tasting room / brewery. It's not open yet. Their website just has a timer, sometime in 2018. And again, not a whole heck of a lot. It's 7% alcohol by volume, and it's full taste, full tilt, unleashed. It's unfiltered. There's no date on it. I bought this a week ago. We were on vacation. We were in College Park, Maryland, so I picked some up. It was really the only local beer I brought back to review. I did try a bunch of other beers. We spent a couple days in the Philadelphia area and then a couple days in the D.C. area. Went to a couple of baseball games. I have nothing else about the beer. I don't know anything about the hop profile, malt profile, or anything else. So why don't we just give it a crack and see what we got? As always, if you like the beer is pretty, subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because we love talking about beer. So we got quite a head on it. I got what? 3+ fingers of nice white head. So it's really an aggressive head on it. We got a nice medium yellow. There's a few amount of bubble streaming up through it, but not a ton. It doesn't look overly carbonated. So, but we got, like I said, we got quite a bit of head on it. So, I don't know, it doesn't balance out. Let's do some aroma. Real old West Coast style. I got a nice strong malt backbone. I got a little bit of pine, a little grapefruit rind. But yeah, really, really old school West Coast. So other than being unfiltered, this has all the aroma of a classic Hoponius, or one of those kind of beers back in the day. So, cheers. Yeah, well, the taste does follow the aroma, but it's not quite as blunt West Coast as I would lead you to believe from the aroma. First up front, got a real solid malt background. One of the things I always find one of the problems you find with a lot of IPAs is they go hop forward, but not enough malt to really balance it out. So you got a nice bready, malty flavor up front. Actually, I got a hint of like sweet orange juice, a hint of pine, and then it does finish fairly bitter, but it's like a quick sharp bitter on the front of the tongue. It doesn't really linger in the back of the throat. I mean, it does a little bit. It doesn't just go away. So now I take it back. It really does. When I drank 2-3 quick sips in a row, it does really kind of build in the back of the throat. So it's got a little bit of the old West Coast, or a lot of the old West Coast characteristics, but I would say it's a little bit more malt forward up front, and it's got a hint of a few sweeter flavors in the middle of it. Yeah, so malt, sweetness, like I said, orange juice, probably a little grapefruit, pine, finishes bitter, and that's really about it. So score-wise, it's a style that's fallen out of favor a little bit. I think they did a really good job of that style. It's probably a little bit too much on the bitter end for me these days. I probably would have scored this higher 5 years ago. It's just styles change and taste change and your palate changes. But it's still not a bad beer. I mean, I got a couple more in the fridge. I'm not going to go dump them out. I'm going to drink them. In fact, I'm going to drink at least one more while I'm editing this review before I show it all to you nice people out there. Big shout out to DJ. I was in Annapolis one of those days I was down there, his hometown. So, cheers to you. And score-wise, 88 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.